What's up, everybody? Hang tight. I need to get all the computer stuff out of the way, and in 30 seconds, I will explain exactly what I'm doing. Hang tight. Alright, there we go, people. I am now officially live. Oh, gotta turn this around. I am now officially live on Twitter, on Twitch, on YouTube, and on Facebook. What's up, everybody? My name is Devin, and this is an alternative broadcast of the Lakers game. It's pretty simple. I just watch the Spectrum broadcast with no sound and just tell you exactly what I see. I usually start the third quarter, but I got here a little bit late. The game's starting right now, and here we go. And it takes me a little while to get warmed up. Lonzo Ball. Oh, Lonzo Ball is back and already trying to first play in, try to do a sweet alley-oop to Kentavious Pope. It didn't work. And the Hornets have it in a fast break, and then drain a three right off the bat. What is it? I don't even know the score. It is 28-24. The Lakers are down by 4. That is not so bad. Kuzma jacks up a three. That's no good. But he was open, so we want him taking it. And 21 for the Hornets has it. They pass it around. Nance Jr. playing pretty weak defense against that guy, and he drained a three right in his face. 34-24, just like that. It's a 10-point game. Wait. Is this way behind right now? I think the Google thing is way behind. Yeah, the Google thing is behind, and that's why I was late coming to the game, is because that was behind. So I just kept on looking at that. Here we go. That's all. There we go. All right, Lakers have it. Down by 10. Lonzo Ball's back from his injury. Thank goodness, because we have lost 8 games in a row. Nance Jr. takes an open jump shot and misses it. The Hornets get the rebound. And let's take a look. The Hornets are 14-23. Okay, this is a team that we can probably beat. We've lost 8 in a row. Something needs to change. It has not been a good run whatsoever. And the last game we played Oklahoma City, and they have a 20-17 record. But that had to be the best team that we played all year. And I have not seen the Lakers get their asses kicked maybe that bad in my whole entire life. Oklahoma made everything, and the Lakers missed everything. And oh, I forgot to mention, you guys might notice I am back on my YouTube channel. My dispute with YouTube is finally over. It just takes them a long time. But I got approved, so I am back on this channel. They don't even tell you. They don't even email you. I was just digging around, and then boom, found it. So I am back on this channel. And that is great because it's no fun doing it on a channel that... Anyway, I'm back. Hornets have it. They're passing it around. Number 8 shoots and misses it. And the Lakers look like they're playing some pretty good defense. Number 8 has it again. He's going up against Nance Jr. And maybe he traveled. I don't know. The ball's going to the Lakers. And now El Pollo Loco is saying, download our app. And... you know, there's just another business that, you know, you should probably just worry about making tacos and chicken. And, no, I don't like the idea of businesses getting into apps. I mean, what can they possibly do? And holy crap, who was that? Was that Kyle Kuzma? Kyle Kuzma is the superstar on the team right now. Luke Walton is up on his feet, not warming the bench. And Kyle Kuzma had a sweet, like, turnaround bank shot, went right in 34-26. And that's the first sign of life offensively that I've seen this quarter. And the Hornets, they give it to a big, tall, white guy with really long socks on. And a nerdy white guy with long socks just made a sweet turnaround, like put it in the basket. And the Hornets are on a 13-4 run since the quarter started. And now they give it back to the tall white guy with long... Why is he wearing long socks? Oh, no, multiple people are wearing long socks. Well, anyway, I don't like that guy already. Kyle Kuzma, what did he do? He gets in number 44's way. Of course, he doesn't shave. You're on TV, dude. Be a little bit groomed. Kyle Kuzma is already sweating like crazy, and his name is Frank Frank Kaminsky, and he drains the first free throw. Frank, you know, I'm not a fan of Frank so far. If you are gonna be a tall kind of gangly looking weird white guy in the NBA, you gotta shave. Nonetheless, nominate a student athlete at Spectrum Champ, and that was an advertisement from Shaggy's Pizza, and Lonzo dribbles it up the court, takes his time, being guarded by somebody. You know, the teams do look very evenly sized. Like, they're not way bigger than us, like the last few teams we've played. Oklahoma, like, it just looked like a completely different, it looked like JV versus varsity, just based on their size. Anyway, Hart passes it into Lonzo. Lonzo, being guarded by 21, gives it to Clarkson. Clarkson gives it back to Lonzo. Lonzo cuts to the hoop, goes underneath like Steve Nash, gives it to Hart. Hart shoots a three, in and out, and the Lakers fight for the rebound, and they're going to say it's off of the Lakers. And I don't know. The Lakers just get screwed. I mean, look at our record. It's terrible. 11-26. Now, I'm not going to say it's the referee's fault, because it's not. But we have been getting screwed on the refs the whole season. Nonetheless, Hornets have it. Number 10 for the Hornets tried to get it to the hoop, and the referees called some kind of off-the-ball foul. And trust me, if you're watching with no sound, those fouls are so annoying, because not only does it stop play, you don't even know what happened. Hornets have it. Lakers still playing pretty good defense. They give it to 44. They give it to Frank. Frank gives it away. The guy shoots a three, and the Lakers almost got the rebound, but the Hornets got the rebound just from effort. And let's say, and it's off the Lakers. What a surprise! 38-26. This quarter is not going good for the Lakers, but at least we got Lonzo back. Lonzo and Ingram, those could be a very good combo. And yeah, at least we got Lonzo back. What's going on is Facebook working? I never know if Facebook is working, because a lot of times I just get like a blank screen. Yeah, a lot of times I just get a blank screen. Anyway, there we go. 38-26. Lakers are, I mean, it was basically a tie game when I started, and now they're getting their asses kicked, and it's in a little bit of a different way than they did against Oklahoma. Oklahoma was just, it was just such domination. It's not even funny. We athletically, it's not that we didn't want to play defense. We were incapable of playing defense against them. Houston, they're in our wheelhouse. They give it to Lonzo. Lonzo shoots a three, bottom of the net, and already I'm happy he's back. 38-29. Lakers just drained a three. Lonzo, not the best looking guy in the world, but you know, he came into the season, his first season, pretty slow, but he's turning it around. He's definitely a facilitator, and the fact that we lost 8 in a row and we struggled without him, I think, is just proof that he contributes. So he's like a 19-year-old that contributes to a professional basketball team. He's a rookie. Let's cut him some slack. We have proof that he contributes. Lonzo Ball, I mean, I like him. He seems like a great guy. And now we're watching the Carl's cam, which is actually just a replay. And they showed Lonzo's three, and his stroke still looking weird. But that time it went in, and if he's open, he's got to shoot him, because we have to find out, can he shoot or not? He was open, go ahead and shoot it. Oh, Hornets pass it in. Hart intercepts it, and almost puts it in the basket, but was fouled going to the rim. And that's probably going to be 3 free throws. And I told everybody, I mean, I've been saying, I'm not doing free throws anymore. The Lakers never make it. I mean, if I do all the games this season, like the rest of them, and I just don't save free throws, it saves me so many words. And I'm so sick and tired of saying, oh, he missed the first one. Oh, he missed the second one. It's dozens of times per game. And if you can hear that in the background, that is Jurassic Park, the original. And you know what? The new one was good, but I can just tell by hearing it that that's the original sound, the original song. Why did they just bring back the same? That's Jurassic World? Okay, I mean, I wasn't looking. Anyway, it sounded pretty crisp. Jurassic World, it just didn't have the buzz. Anyway, we're on timeout. Thanks for coming, everybody. Back on my old account. Still not actually the original account that I started this on. That one I was able to do like loads of Dodger games, Laker game, no problems ever. And then boom, got in trouble, and then I disputed it, and then I lost the dispute. And then I started it on this account, started doing it. Sure enough, the same email, same problem. This time I tell them exactly what's going on, and they review it. It takes 2 months, by the way. They don't tell you that. They just say it. You just assume because it's Google, they got to be fast at this thing. It takes 2 months. But I got approved. So here I am, everybody. If you're new, I am just doing a play-by-play. Oh, here we go. How many points Lonzo have? Ingram. Hey, thanks for being here, everybody. You guys, YouTube is my favorite. I'm a YouTuber. It just so happens that I stream on Facebook and Twitter and the other ones. I don't care. The only thing I care about is YouTube. Kuzma. Oh my goodness. I mean, I can't be doing that anymore, but Kuzma went for like the craziest alley-oop, and I thought he made it. And the Hornets just made an easy basket the other way. 40-30. It's all of a sudden a 10-point game. And number 15 on the Hornets. Who is this guy? He reminds me of somebody. I don't know who. Lakers have it. Randall trying to set a screen. Can't do it. Hart gives it to Kuzma. Kuzma takes it to the lane. Playing fast and loose with the ball. Turns it over. Number 15 has it on a fast break. Slows it down. Gives it to 21. 21 shoots an open jump shot. And that was for sure going to go in. And the Lakers call a timeout. 42-30. It's a 12-point game. And 21, his name is Graham. Graham just, we can't be leaving him open, I guess, because that was a for sure thing. And number 15 on the Hornets. I don't know who he is, but he definitely seems like the best player so far. And we are at commercial break, and right off the bat, we got a graphic for sports, or Spectrum Sports. And you know what? I don't like Spectrum. That's why I'm doing this. Screw Spectrum. But I'm watching with no sound, so I gotta give him the shout out. The Lakers are playing the Atlanta Hawks next on Sunday, and here we go. We have the Wish head-to-head game. It's a game that they play in Staples Center, where they pull somebody out of the crowd and they ask them a question or something, or I don't know. And then one of the players on the Lakers, I think, has to answer the same questions, and then they have to see who got more, and then if you get more, you win. I've been doing these games. I've done like over 20 of them with no sound, and I still don't know what the point of this game is. It can't be a good game if I still don't understand it. And this is just one of many of the things that the Lakers do at the games at the Staples Center that it's just not very fun. People don't go to a basketball game to be asked trivia questions. Give them basketball, let them shoot it. Here we go. Hart, number 5, answering the questions, and he seems to be getting them all correct so far. Nope, now he's stuck on a question, and he's going to be... He only got 2 of them right. Only got 2 of them right. And Wish. They're telling us to download an app, yet we have no idea what this app is. I assume that it was associated with the Make-A-Wish Foundation, but it's not at all. Wish. Who knows what it does? Download the Wish app, including the Lakers input, LAKERSRYG. Laker SRYG. To claim your prize. Promotion only available in Los Angeles area, and it's an app. So they definitely know where you're at, because when you hit OK, they know where you're at. And here we go. We are showing shots of the crowd, and we have a father and son on the big screen. And you know what? They look exactly the same, except their hair is parted on different sides, and no doubt that kid is going to be better looking than his dad. The mom must have been hot. I mean, anyway, we're back, and now we have Stu's Spotlight, and they're talking about something, I don't know. Stu's the man. I love him. Without Chick, he wasn't quite the same, but I still like Stu, even though now I don't listen to him. Let's hope I'm sending people to Stu. I like him so much that I'm sending people to Stu. Hornets, they're 5 for out of. Didn't see what that was. Randall has it, gives it to Lonzo. They're passing it around the 3-point line. Hart shoots a 3. It rattles in. That is good. And Luke Walton is. You can see him in the background warming the bench. Hornets have it. It's 42-33. Number 15 being guarded by Kentavious Pope, and he plays a really good defense. But he should be able to stop him. Number 15, who is this guy? KCP was doing pretty well even against George from Oklahoma. He did pretty well against him. Should be able to handle 15. And Randall has it at the three-point line, telling people to do something. Lonzo finally figured out what he was communicating. Randall, spinning and moving, gives it to KCP. Kentavious Pope misses a three. And Hornets have it. And the Lakers just got dunked on so hard. Lamb. Number 3, Lamb. That was disrespectful. And he's got 12 points on 5 of 7. That was disrespectful. And Lamb is my new favorite player. I just like it when people do that. Brandon Ingram shoots and the shot is called off. And that is the first jump shot I've seen him make in forever. And that's just kind of the way that the last few games have gone for Ingram. But as number 3, that was Lamb. We got to look into this guy. Maybe the Lakers should get him. It was just disrespectful. There's no need to do it. No need to do it. This team's 14-23. They're styling, and then Ingram immediately throws it down as well, but not quite as cool. Ingram is not a powerful dunker. He kind of does little weak ones, but Ingram, he's our best player. As far as I'm concerned, he can do no wrong. Look at his shoulders. He's got good-looking shoulders. They give it to 44. 44 shoots a 3, and that rattles in. How does that go in? Who knows? And you should see the gel in this guy's hair. And 44, I don't like him. He's got slick back gelled hair. He's ungroomed. So you're going to be ungroomed with your beard, but you're going to be so good that you're gelling your hair back like you're in like a 50s slicker movie. It's not Grease. You're playing a basketball game, dude. Anyway, Hornets missed the shot, 47-35, and Google is a little bit behind today. 4:40 left here in the second quarter, and something happened. I don't know what. Luke Walton doesn't care. Luke Walton, he can't be bothered for anything. But they're like, Luke Walton, just put on that suit, $1,000 suits. We're gonna send you to the right guy. Just look like you're doing something. Walk around with a clipboard, and guess what? You can continue to warm that bench for another decade. Lakers have it. Lopez sets a screen. I'm so happy to have Lopez back. Ingram can't pass, turns it over, and the Hornets have it. They shoot a quick 3, but his foot was on the line, and thank goodness his foot was on the line. 15-35. The Lakers are down by 15, and this has not been a good second quarter. Lopez, don't shoot that 3. Go up against number 12. Number 12 is a huge guy on the Hornets. Wow, look at this guy. Number 12 on the Hornets. Now that he's huge. He's even bigger than Lopez. Like way bigger than Lopez. Lopez, I thought you were an Adonis. I thought you were perfect. Whoever number 12 is on the Hornets. Who is this person? Goodness gracious. Randall has it, being guarded by 2 people, and it gets stolen. That's great defense from the Hornets. Number 15, again, it's always the same guy. Number 15, he dishes it to number 5. Number 5 misses a 3. Lakers get the rebound, and Ingram, right when I say he's a terrible passer, does a full court pass to Lopez, who's standing under the basket. And that's how I used to score the points in basketball when I sucked at basketball in middle school. If you just stand under the basket, you're guaranteed to at least get some points. That's what I did. And I always got a few points. And a couple rebounds. I tried on defense, but I wasn't very good. Lakers have it. Ingram gives it to Lopez. Lopez, don't shoot that 3. Lopez being guarded by someone much smaller. That's a mismatch. And he just couldn't believe his luck and then got ahead of himself, tripped over his own feet. Orlando has it. They find number 12 under the hoop, and that's, you know who that is. That's Dwight Howard. That's Dwight Howard is now on the Hornets. And yeah, Dwight Howard is an Adonis, and he's way bigger than Lopez. And yes, I am so happy now that I can see Dwight Howard playing. I had no idea he was still in the league. I figured he would have been long gone by now. His body must have held up pretty well for a center. Hornets have it, taking their sweet time. Ingram guarding number 15, who's a little guy, which makes it even more annoying. Number 2, crazy turnaround jump shot. against KCP. He's playing perfect defense, and it still goes in. 50, 37, 2:40 left in the first half. Clarkson shoots an open jumper at the elbow, and that looked like a perfect shot. And if you can do that every time, Clarkson, just do that. They weren't even guarding you. Just go to the elbow, shoot it, and make it. That's what Paul Pierce used to do, and he won some championships. Dwight Howard gives it up. They give it to somebody who shoots the longest three of the game. Not even close. Way short, and Ingram gets the rebound, being guarded by the whole team. They always double team Brandon Ingram, and the referees call another foul that I don't know what it is. I think it's on number 2, but not totally sure, and we are going to commercial break. 52-39, 2:18 left in the second quarter, and somehow the Lakers are down by more than it seems like they should be. And that 11-26 record, every time I come to the computer to do a Lakers game, it's been 11. It's been 11 for so long. It's been 11 for so long. Let's see, is my Facebook working, or can I just not tell if people are ever here or if people are watching? I don't know. Facebook, the live function of Facebook is a little bit clunky, and Rose Nation, how many points is, oh, here we go. We have the Laker girls doing choreographed dance. They are wearing sequins. They're not called sparkles, they're called sequins. A sequin top and a sequin little mini skirt, and they are just dancing. They are loving it too. I mean, it must be a lot of fun. Nobody's paying attention. Still have not seen anybody paying attention. You know, I'm just going to keep on looking until I see somebody at least looking in their direction. Oh, there's one. All right, one person is paying attention, and the Laker girls are just dancing their asses off. And you know what I don't get is 10 women doing a dance and 15 women doing the same dance. It doesn't add to the coolness because there's so many people doing it, and in addition, they're just not technically tough dances. Let's take 10 of them to dance, another 5 with t-shirt cannons, and we're getting better use out of our Laker girls. Somebody I feel is asleep at the wheel who's ever in charge of the Laker girls. What? How has nothing changed in decades? Someone's asleep at the wheel. And now we have real journalism, real impact, Los Angeles Times. And you know what? I have not read an article in the Los Angeles Times that I thought to myself, wow, that was a good article. Maybe Dodgers. And Alex Rodriguez is sitting courtside, and who knows, I don't know who his wife is, but I doubt that's real fur. I doubt that's real fur. If you're wearing real fur in Los Angeles when it's 68 degrees out, you're just trolling everybody. Campbell's Chunky Max Performer, number 3 on the Hornets, and so many advertisements on everything with these Laker games, and Spectrum still can't get us Laker games. And right when I say that, a graphic comes up on the screen saying Spectrum, just reminding you how much they suck at delivering just sports, just basketball. That's all, and Dodgers. All you really got to worry about. And Randall is at the free throw line, and he makes the first one. 52-40, 2:18 left in the game, or in the half. And he made both of them. And you know what? I'll keep on doing the free throws as long as they're making them. But if we go into some of those like 10 and 30 games again, no way. Lakers, or the Houston is kind of styling on us a little bit, and Dwight Howard gives up a good dish, and it finds an open man, and they drain a jump shot. 54-41. Every time the Lakers look like they're making a little bit of a comeback, the Hornets just immediately make a shot, and just it's hard to get any points back. We're having a hard time stopping them offensively, and Dwight Howard is making a big difference, even though, what is he, like 50 years old? How old is Dwight Howard? I mean, and who's this guy? Number 14, his name is Kid Gilchrist. And you'd be surprised how little they actually show the backs of people's jerseys in basketball. I mean, you would never notice unless you were looking to see who people are. Ingram's at the free throw line. Wow, that was the best stroke and free throw that Brandon Ingram has done all season. So I'm going to start doing free throws again. I like what I see so far. And Lakers Voice Sweepstakes presented by Toyota. Chat with Brooke Lopez January 10th. Tweet your questions at Lakers, hashtag suiting up. And Ingram missed the second free throw. The Hornets get the rebound, and the little guy, number 15, gives it to the big guy, Dwight Howard. Dwight Howard gives it to a medium guy, number 5. He shoots a jump shot in and out. And the Lakers get the rebound. They take it up court. And the Lakers can't really get their fast-paced play going. You know, I just have a feeling you're going to have a hard time. They're passing it around. Clarkson shoots a 3, in and out, and the Hornets get the rebound. And I have a feeling that Dwight Howard, oh, and number 5 is cherry-picking the other way. And who's that? Is that KCP? That's why we pay him so much money. Races all the way down the floor and gets a block on a guy that thinks he's getting a guaranteed layup. And, yeah, like I was saying, oh, maybe that's goaltending. 56-42. Lakers have the ball. Clarkson can't get it inside against the little guy, number 15. KCP gives it to Lopez. Don't shoot a 3. KCP gives it to Clarkson. Clarkson gives it to Ingram. Ingram shoots a 3, and that is good. Wow. Jordan Clarkson, you don't see him draining threes that often. He was in the corner, and that was just beautiful. Ingram, 14 points, 9 rebounds. And immediately the little guy, number 15, shoots a 3 in our face and makes it. And it's 59-45. And like I said, every time we get some kind of momentum going, the Hornets just kill it. Clarkson shoots a 3. My internet is going slow. It's no good. And the Hornets get the rebound. The little guy dribbles it up court. My internet is going slow. Goes right around KCP and is not fouled, but looked like he was, and makes the shot. That probably should have been a 3-point opportunity, and his name is Walker. He's a little guy. His name is Walker. And when the little guys are winning in basketball, it just makes it even more annoying when they make it. You know, I don't dislike him as much as 44. You know, 44, he's dead to me. 15, I see the skills, but I don't know if I like him yet. Ingram has it, goes up against Dwight Howard. Stops him. They give it to Clarkson. Clarkson shoots another 3, and that is good. So it's 61-48, 5 seconds left, and the Hornets are going to get the last shot. And the little guy crosses up Lopez, goes to the hoop, and makes it at the buzzer. And whenever the Lakers get something going, the Hornets just put it right in our face, and that's going to be halftime, everybody. 63-48, and that was an ass whooping that quarter. Even though it looked like the Lakers were playing pretty good, and number 15 just owned the Lakers so hard. And yeah, Brandon Ingram, of course, is having a good game, but other than him, nobody is really excelling. And it's just the way Brandon Ingram plays. It's even hard to tell when he's excelling when he's playing because he just makes it look so easy. He's the best player on the team. He can do whatever he wants. And we are at halftime. What's up, everybody? Is anybody even here? Let's take a look. Oh, no, not many people. I had loads of people, and then everybody left. Yeah. What's up, everybody? How many points does Lonzo have? Maybe like 5? Ingram, 19. Hi, Devin. Do you watch Ball in the Family? Do I watch Ball in the... I don't know what that means. His name is Kemba Walker. Kemba Walker, thanks, Shy Hall. That guy's a badass. And I like his name, Kemba. Lonzo Ball stats. He's drained a 3. And Wish is an app to buy things from China for cheap. Oh, nice. That is, I'm glad. Thanks, Chris. Wow, you guys are definitely helping me out. And thanks for coming back. This was my first stream on this account in a little while, so I was worried that people might not come, and then loads of people were here like right off the bat. I'm like, whoa, that's like the good old times. And now everybody left, so I think that I have, you know, maybe I'm just not in the zone right now. And oh, Facebook is working, nice. You know, maybe I'm just not in the zone right now talking. But in general, people don't come till the end of the game. But what happens is every single time I have to do this on another account, I always say, you know what? I always tell people, there might be another account. Nobody ever comes. But if I were in everybody's shoes, I wouldn't come either. It's just a pain. But at least now I can keep doing this on this account, and it just doesn't tell me. Yeah, here we go. And it's late. It's halftime. We got the two people from the crowd. We got, at least this guy is Asian, but of course he's in skinny jeans. Does he make the? Yep, he makes the layup. Looked like he had made a couple of those in his life. Nobody ever passes the ball through the tire, and now he's gonna shoot a three. Not even close. And he's an Asian guy. He's gonna know to go for a whole bunch of layups and win the game. That's just simple math. Anybody would know that. Oh, except I think people get kind of. Nope, he doesn't. He's shooting a three. Not even close. Now he's going for a layup, and the Laker girls are just cheering him on. He shoots another three. That's an air ball. His three-pointers are getting shorter and shorter and shorter every time. And this guy was terrible. And, of course, a guy in skinny jeans won. If both guys playing the athletic competition are wearing skinny jeans, one of them is... We're going to have a skinny jeans wearing winner. And that's what we got. Laker girls are like, man, these guys are wearing skinny jeans. Be a man. Ball in the Family is the Facebook show of... No, I don't watch it. I actually don't really watch a lot of TV. I watch Lakers. But yeah, that's really about it. Yeah, I read a lot. Anyway, is this the top 10 play? Oh no, it's game break and number 11 for the Celtics. Cut to the hoop, super hard. Oh, that's Kyrie Irving. That was awesome. And we now are only getting a top 5 play. This one's Pistons and Magic, and wow, that was so beautiful. Somebody on Magic reverse dunk. Here's number 2. The Bucks, and the Bucks are so. Is that Papadopoulos? Papadopoulos on the Bucks. He's so big. He's so strong, and he just went through the whole team and dunked it so hard. You gotta go see that. You gotta watch these highlights. Highlights over sound don't work. And it's Houston and Boston, and 48 for Boston. I guess makes the game-winning shot, but that wasn't even close to as cool as the dunk from Papadopoulos. Though it was a game-winning shot. There we go. That's the NBA top 5 people, or top 5 plays, and somehow along the way we got screwed out of out of 5 top plays. Now they're only doing top 5, and here we go. It's halftime. You know what? There's nobody really here. I am going to I'm going to take a quick break because there's nobody really here, so I'm going to take a break. Oh, man, now I got... Man, Twitch, you guys are solid. I've never actually even played video games on Twitch, and the only thing that I've ever... Actually, I watch a lot of Street Fighter on Twitch. It's weird, I know, but I've loved Street Fighter ever since... well, I liked it when I was a kid, but I've loved Street Fighter. Street Fighter 4 was my thing. I got a PS3... And I only got 2 games. I got Street Fighter 4 and Modern Warfare 2. And those are the only 2 games I played. And then I played it hardcore, both of them for like 3 years. And then kind of stopped playing. But I still watch Street Fighter. People playing Street Fighter, I love it. I know all the people's names. Evo, I watch the small events too. You guys on Twitch, if you haven't seen last year's Evo with Filipino champ going up against Tokido, if you guys have not seen that, you should go watch it right now. Turn this off. This is nothing compared to Evo championships last year. Watch the full couple hours. Tokido, who is an old school Street Fighter player from Japan, sadly had to play against a guy named Daigo, who was the most dominant Street Fighter player in decades, and just recently taken off his throne. But if Tokido didn't have to deal with Daigo, he would be the best by far. And he just would always lose to Daigo, always lose to him. And then, all of a sudden, Daigo's not as good. Tokido wins Evo, and it's great. Anyway, Twitch, love you guys. Thanks for coming. And you know what? I probably don't need to tell you guys about video games. I'm going to be right back. We are still on halftime break, and I'm going to do a little bit better at talking this time because people came in and they left. And that means that I must have been doing something wrong. Usually means I'm not doing the play-by-play enough, actually. Alright, I'll be right back. One more sparkling water left. Oh, no, never mind. Yeah. Maybe. What's up, everybody? I'm back. This is still halftime of the Lakers versus the Hornets, and the score looks bad. The score definitely looks bad, but we're playing way better than that. So last game we had no chance of ever coming back. Oklahoma was so dominant, so much better than we are. They had 3 players on our team that were better than all of the rest of our players. So we weren't gonna win. But this game, I think we could win. And I think Luke Walton, I'd like to make fun of him. I call him a bench warmer. But you know what? If Magic Johnson thinks he knows how to coach, then he probably knows how to coach. So far in this game, the fast break offense has not worked at all. Or they're just not fast break offense, but just the fast paced offense. We haven't been able to really get steals and run fast or really do anything. And Lonzo Ball hasn't looked particularly fast tonight either. So, and you know what? If Dwight Howard is on the opposing team, it's probably going to be pretty difficult to play fast. He's just going to stand there. And he's going to be able to dominate. He's just so much bigger and stronger than everybody else. And, yeah, number 15. What is his name? You said it. His name is Kemba Walker. All right. Kemba Walker. He's dope. Is that actually going to stream the game? Nope, I'm not going to be actually streaming the game. But if you can't find it, you can come back, and I'm doing play-by-play like the radio. Except I'm not a professional radio guy. I'm just a regular guy. But yeah, I mean, it's the internet. You should be able to find it. If you just put in, like, Lakers stream into Google, I don't know. It's probably going to pop up. Thanks for being here, everybody. First, game back on this account. So exciting. I was doing it on my own personal account. And I just never really did videos on there. And you know what? The first one, nobody came. But, you know, it just takes a little bit of time to... It's... When people say... Like, people tell me all the time, like, to do YouTube. Well, all the people that do it, you got to be consistent. And I totally understand that. Though I have not totally been consistent with my Lakers games. But New Year's resolution this year was to do all the games. And only if it is something crazy, I'm not going to do it. Just be consistent. And... It's you gotta just do like 10 in a row, and then the same people come. Anyway, first game back. Happy you guys are here. And Lonzo Ball, I think that's Lonzo Ball's dad, walking around looking cool, wearing a red plaid button-up shirt. It looks a little bit like a picnic table. Talking to a young woman right now. And, you know, it's like he's asking for information, but now he's giving her a hug, and she has a big drink. She is sucking down, what looked like a rum and coke, or, something with coke. And, is that Lonzo Ball's dad? I don't know who this guy is. You know, he looks friendlier than Lonzo Ball's dad. This guy? Is that Lonzo Ball?
Clear, but
no, that's not him.
That could be his dad, yeah.
I don't think it is, because usually they wouldn't show it this much.
Like halftime?
Yeah. Yeah, just not, I don't know.
Yeah, I think that's, why don't you just Google it? Like, you're on the internet.
Yeah, but
What's that?
Advertisements of a shady All right, I'm in the middle of doing this. Either contribute or don't help. There was, of course, I'm on a shady website. There's gonna be shady looking advertisements. And he came over. I said, "Is this Lonzo Ball?" And you said, "I don't know." Anyway, I know that the internet exists, babe. You can't multitask. Anyway, might have been looking at Lonzo Ball's dad for a little while, and now we have a drone shot, a blimp shot of Toyota making it easy. It's a sales event. You know, the blimp was the original drone, and now we have keys to the second half, and we got push the pace, fast break points. No, that was not Lonzo's dad. Not even close. Not even close. Push the pace. Fast break points. We only have 4. Yeah, that wasn't him. Yeah, you definitely. Yeah. You know what, babe? You contributed. That's exactly what I needed. No, we were not looking at Lonzo Ball's dad just now, and Luke Walton is back on the bench, and Lonzo is he wears that undershirt thing, and because he is a professional basketball player, he's allowed to. I'm not saying that I like it, and the second half has started, and Brandon Ingram has it, being guarded by Dwight Howard. Dwight Howard gives it to Lonzo. Lonzo shoots a 3, and that is good. And the internet froze up right when the ball was in the net. If that did that every time, that would help me out. Gave me plenty of time to know if it went in or not. And number 15, his name is Kemba. Passes it in, but then they pass it back out to number 2, who's open, and number 2 shoots a 3. And of course makes it. So the Hornets are playing pretty well tonight. Lonzo gives it to Lopez. Lopez does not shoot a 3. Thank goodness. They give it back to Lopez. Lonzo had a great pass to Ingram. He couldn't finish it. They passed it out to KCP. KCP missed the shot, and then Randall got the rebound, and with a little bit of a struggle, threw it down. And man, there is when these plays get long, I just want to make sure that I say everything. 15, the little guy, open jump shot, too far, and number 12, Dwight Howard, no one's on him, throws it down, no problem, 68-53, and Lonzo shoots another 3, and that's good. And Lonzo, I think that is his 3rd 3 of the night. And he's got 11 points on 3 of 6 from deep. They give it to Dwight Howard. Dwight Howard shoots a long jump shot. And that was not even close to being good. Ingram gets the rebound. Gets the screen. being guarded by Dwight Howard still. And you know what? I have a feeling that that Ingram is going to be guarded by Dwight Howard all night. He shoots in his face. That's good. And it's 68-58. Back down to a 10-point game. Brandon Ingram, 16 points, 10 rebounds. And he does it so quietly. Number 5 gives it to number 2. Number 2 goes to the hoop, does a teardrop thing down the baseline, and it goes in. Number 2 for the Hornets just made a pretty sexy shot. His name is Marvin Williams, and he's 6 for 7. Lopez shoots a 3. That's good. And the Lakers are getting hot on threes, and Lopez, your first one you took tonight, you made it. Stop right there. No more threes for Lopez. Why don't you just go get in the lane? Go get in the lane. We've been having major lane problems. Lopez, we got Lopez shooting threes. That's not why we got you. Dwight Howard is complaining to the referees about something. And now we have the Volkswagen through the glass. Basically just a replay, but Dwight Howard throwing it down. And, Ingram wasn't even close to him. I think that was Ingram's fault. The little guy, 15, goes around Lopez. They give it to 14. They give it to number 2. Number 2 crosses up Randall, gives it to number 14. Number 14 shoots. That's no good. And Ingram gets the rebound. Takes it all the way down court. My internet went slow. He cut through 2 people. Almost made a sweet layup, but missed it. Couldn't finish. And the Hornets get the rebound. And then number 14 goes to the hoop. Misses the reverse layup, and Dwight Howard once again is just standing under the basket and threw it down. And maybe we got to box him out. You know what? I think Brandon Ingram has good-looking shoulders. Ingram's shoulders have nothing on Dwight Howard, and we should. You know what? I think we should replace Michael. You know, the statue of the big naked white guy, David. I think we should replace him with Dwight Howard. It's perfect. Anyway, Lonzo has the ball, guarded by 14, gives it to Randall, who's cut into the hoop, and he's fouled going to the rim. And Lonzo, he kind of fooled me at the beginning of the season because he didn't seem like he could run that fast or jump that high. I was like, what the hell's going on with this guy? How is he good? And you know what? He was just playing basketball at a level that was just a little bit, I just didn't understand it. He's passing, he's doing weird passing, and he just found Randall like cutting, and now we got him at the free throw line. Lonzo, he's definitely good. I think he might be smart. And Randall's still at the free throw line, and we got Backstage Lakers after the post game presented by Spectrum Sportsnet. 72-63. 8:34 left. Kemba has it, gives it to number 5. Number 5 gives it to Dwight Howard. And they're fighting for the rebound. He missed the shot. Number 5, offensive rebound, gives it to number 15, the little guy. He shoots a 3. And it's good. 75-63. 8 minutes left here in the third quarter, and Lonzo, he shoots a 3. That is an air ball. That was an uncontested 3. That was a complete air ball. 75-63. Hornets have it. They give it to 15. The little guy shoots a crazy 3. All right. The little guy, Kemba, this guy is the real deal. That's going to be number 1 on top. He was at the 3-point line. He gets fouled flying through the air sideways and puts up a perfect shot from like horizontal. Wow, that was the most amazing thing. Being guarded by Lonzo. Wow, that was the best 3-point shot I've seen in. Did Lonzo even foul him? Anyway, maybe he was doing a little bit of acting, but that was incredible. And the little guy, number 15, he's awesome. And you know what? Most of the time, I'm not okay with that like underbeard. Like, you know, it's awfully close to neckbeard. Usually not a big fan. But I do think he pulls it off. Not totally sure if he pulls it off, but I am pretty sure that he does pull it off. Kemba Walker, wow. It's going to be Hornets ball. They give it to Dwight Howard. How is Dwight Howard still in the league? Number 5, cuts to the hoop, and once again, Dwight Howard he just tips him in every time. Lopez, go do something. Lakers have it. Lonzo gives it to Lopez. Don't shoot a 3, thank goodness. They give it to Randall. Randall, the number 2, is playing great defense. Randall misses the layup and then gets his own rebound and then makes the shot and fouled. So that's going to be a 3-point opportunity for Randall. And Randall and Lonzo so far are really, and that's what I don't get, people. The Lakers are playing pretty good tonight, way better than last time. And Randall just made it kind of in Howard's face. Dwight Howard is so much bigger and stronger than everybody. It must be so fun to play basketball if you're that big. I mean 77-66. It's an 11-point game, and I think this is the closest it's been in a long time. The little guy shoots a 3. He gets his own rebound and then takes it to the hoop and makes it. 79-66. The fact that he's the smallest guy on the court is a little bit annoying. The Lakers got to play some defense against the little guy. They got a little guy and a big guy, and it seems to be working against the Lakers. Ingram, he shoots a jump shot. That's good, and it's 79-68, and somehow we are still in this game. It seems like the Hornets are playing really well. Anyway, the Lakers are still in the game. Who's this guy? He's backing in on Hart, number 5. Number 14 backed in hardcore against Hart. Turnaround jump shot. That was a very amazing shot, and these Hornets are really impressing me for 14-23. Brandon Ingram, he shoots another open jump shot that's in and out, and Dwight Howard gets the rebound, and there were 3 Hornets ready to get that rebound. Not a Laker in sight. Not a Laker in sight. And the Hornets have it. They're passing it around the 3-point line. They give it back to number 5, and he goes for the sickest turnaround jump shot, but misses it. And Brandon Ingram gets the rebound, and he got so many rebounds. Gives it to Randall, and I think Randall just needs to get the ball more. Lopez shoots a 3, not even close, and he is now 1 for 2. I told you, Lopez, you made your first one, leave it at that. Number 14 for the Hornets almost turns it over, saves it. Then they find number 2 wide open for a 3. Thank goodness it's no good. And Lakers get the rebound, and Randall just keep giving it to Randall. He goes to the and that's going to be a charge on Randall. And this is the problem. It's your second year in the league, Randall. The combined age of the team is like 5 years. You're not going to get any calls, and you know what? He's complaining, and I'm glad he's complaining. And I now see why we're losing this game. Luke Walton is wearing one of his plaid suits. This one is the blue plaid suit, so it's not as bad as the other one. But we've never won when he's wearing a plaid suit, and I've been doing this game. The plaid suit is terrible. It doesn't look good. Somebody, we gotta tweet him. And the Laker girls are back out on the floor. And had I known he's gonna be wearing the plaid suit, a plaid ugly suit that still cost $1,000. He's definitely wearing the most expensive suits out of all the coaches. He doesn't even look like a coach. I mean, he looks like a male cheerleader, or a model. Either way, he looks good in those suits. He definitely looks good in those suits. Let's hope he's a good coach. Doesn't seem like he does anything. It does seem like he smokes weed. Magic must think he's good, so Luke Walton, he's our coach. You know what? Probably. Anyway, Luke Walton's our coach. And it turns out that he actually won 2 championships with Golden State. So he has seen a coaching staff that is awesome. And I think I might just be a little bit tough on Luke Walton. But, he's a bench warmer. Always been a bench warmer. And I was a bit of a bench warmer myself. Maybe it's jealousy. He can smoke weed, ride the bench, and play for the Lakers. But either way, fan of the game. If you're wearing a jersey, usually you can get on camera, and we got kids wearing jerseys, and these guys are actually in middle school, so they are allowed to wear the nerdy undershirt. Because if you got skinny arms in middle school, you don't want anybody to know. And the only way people would know that is if you're wearing a basketball jersey, actually. So yeah, if you're in middle school, you're allowed to wear the undershirt with the basketball jersey. Brandon Ingram, he's 8 for 15, and they always show you the chart of like where they're making it. It means nothing. It's just X's and O's evenly distributed around the court. Like, what are we supposed to learn from that? And now we're watching highlights of the Lakers, and this game has had a lot of highlights. And one thing that we do have going for us as Laker fans is that it's fun to watch. And, you know, it's just Lakers basketball. And it is way more fun to watch than last year. And Brandon Ingram has 18 points, 12 rebounds on 8 of 15. And he's got a huge smile on his face. You don't see that often. And man, Brandon Ingram. You know, if I had a sister, I'd be like, go for Brandon Ingram. He's the man. He can do whatever he wants. Except with you. With you, he has to listen. But all other aspects of life, whatever he wants. Anyway, Hornets make a shot, 83-68, and the Lakers are going to have to, they can still come back, but the reason I'm starting to look a little bit doubtful is because they're not making any adjustments, and Ingram takes another open jump shot and made it. So Ingram, if you keep making those, keep taking them, because he's made like 5 in a row. It's a 13-point game, and without Ingram, we would be screwed. Dwight Howard is dominating Nance Jr. He's tried his best. He's got energy. I like him. But Dwight Howard just went right around him and made a layup. And I think I'm sitting a little bit close to the microphone. Anyway, Lonzo shoots a 3, not even close. 14, gets the rebound. And it's a 15-point game. The little guy being guarded by Hart and went for the sickest alley-oop with Dwight Howard ever. Dwight Howard gets the ball, then turns it over, and then nope, he doesn't turn it over. The Hornets shoot a 3, and it's in and out, and then number 14 for the Hornets comes down with the rebound, and I think it was a foul at the end. Man, there's been some long plays in this one. His name is Kid Gilchrist or something, and Luke Walton is up on his feet. The bench right now is not getting warm. You know, it might lose one. How many degrees does Luke Walton's bench lose every time he stands up? 1 degree. He's been standing up. That was about a 1 degree stand, probably. You know, the bench was pissed. The Hornets have it. Passing it around, they give it to Dwight Howard, who's under the hoop, and nobody's even close to as big as him. And Brandon Ingram comes over like he can really do anything, and just ends up taking an elbow to the face. And I think Dwight Howard is going to go to the free throw line. So, Brandon Ingram, don't do that anymore. You weren't going to stop him. You took an elbow to the face, and Dwight Howard's at the free throw line. We got to do something about Dwight Howard. Maybe box him out. But thank goodness he doesn't make free throws. That's one thing I remember about Dwight Howard, is he never made his free throws. Verizon Wireless text to win. $86-70, 16-point game. Dwight Howard has 15 points and 9 rebounds. Lakers pass it around. They give it to Hart. Hart shoots a jump shot, not even close. And Orlando gets the ball. The little guy gives it to 44. I don't like 44. 44 shoots a 3. No good. Hornets get the offensive rebound. They give it to the little guy. Lonzo's trying to play as good a defense as he can do, which is pretty good, but it's not good enough. They give it to Dwight Howard, who's backing in on Nance Jr. They pass it to 44. He shoots another 3, and it's good. 44. I don't like this. He's the only player I don't like. He's got slick back, and the Hornets are on a 10-2 run, and just like that, it's a 19-point game when it was 11 points a second ago. At least we got a whole quarter to come back. Kuzma's finally in the game and finds Nance Jr. just kind of flying through the sky. That's what he's good at, and makes the shot. 89-72. 3 minutes left in the third quarter. Kemba Walker, so small, passes it to somebody. Then they give it to 44. 44 makes a kind of a crazy teardrop shot, and it rattles in. And the bench is cooling off a little bit. Luke Walton's up on his feet, And 44, I mean, the Hornets in general, they have made so many shots that have rattled in. And Hart threw it right to threw it right to 44, turned it over, but then Lonzo stole it back, gives it to Ingram. Ingram cuts to the hoop, gives it to Kuzma. It was going to be a sick pass, but Kuzma wasn't ready for it, and goes out of bounds, and the Lakers call timeout. And, wow, this is 2 games in a row that have been pretty tough to watch. This one because Orlando is making a lot of their shots. Everything's rattling in, and Dwight Howard is just dominating the lane. The last game was just frustrating because it was the worst game we played, by far, I think. Anyway, we're on commercial break, and the Chevron cars are racing around the track like they love to do. And you know what, James, or you know what, there's not too many people coming tonight, and to me that's a little bit surprising. People on Twitch, though, way to go, Twitch. Love you guys. If there's a way that I gotta figure out how to open up the Twitch window. Wow, there's always people on Twitch. Anyway, thanks for being here, everybody. This is an alternative broadcast of the Lakers game. If this is your first time here, and I use the term broadcast very loosely, I'm just telling you what I see, and you know, I just try to just get it all in there, and if I don't do the play-by-play, people leave, and if I talk too much, people leave. It's not easy. But I'm just trying to make it like radio. Anyway, if you're new here, I don't want to sound like a complainer. Why I'm doing this on a Friday night with my life, you know what? You probably need a therapist. I need to go to a therapist to figure that out. But I'm doing it, and I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty fun. And when loads of people come, it makes it even better. But it's weird. Like, I sometimes when I'm doing this, and for the first few I did baseball, it was so hard. I couldn't even talk 45 minutes. And the Lakers are coming out of their timeout, and Luke Walton is wearing his plaid suit, and it was one of the worst 1-2-3 goes I've ever seen. Luke Walton should not be leading the 1-2-3 go at the ending. Let's give that job to somebody else. Luke Walton and Ingram are off the table for the leader of the 1-2-3 go. But anyway, what was I saying? Oh, this was hard at the beginning, but now I can do it. So thanks for coming if you're here. And wow, it's 22-4 on the fast break points, and that is usually something that the Lakers are very good at. We have Lonzo back. He's definitely making a difference, and they just showed his stats, but I missed it. And what's funny is that by far the most asked about person in terms of their stats from you guys, like no matter what channel, is Lonzo Ball. So I should probably just put that up on the screen so I know exactly what it is at all times and give you guys what you want. Anyway, number 5 for the Hornets shoots a shot, and it goes in 93-72. And once again, this is a little bit of a one-sided game. And the last game I did on my own account was without a doubt the least watched game that I've ever done out of all the sports, basically. And I'm like, and I was thinking maybe it's the new account. I think it's when it's a blowout, nobody pays attention. And anyway, the Lakers made a jump shot. Corey Brewer is on the bench. And I don't know what he could have done. Maybe he could have given up some fouls against Dwight Howard. And 44 takes another wild shot at the hoop. Thank goodness this one doesn't go in. Otherwise, I'd be pretty upset. And we have two. They're advertising loads of Jack in the Box right now. They got $1, $2, $3, $4, $5 meals. So however much money you have, you know, if it's under $5, there's something else, something different you can get. But it would be annoying if you had no money, super hungry, went into Jack in the Box with $2, and then they ring it up and they gotta do tax. If they're gonna advertise like that, it's gotta be $2, because they made that the focal point of the advertisement. That's what makes this. Anyway, enough. You guys leave when I don't do play-by-play. Nance Jr. has it. They're not even really guarding him. It gives it to Clarkson. Clarkson gives it to Kuzma. Kuzma turns it over. And Kuzma, he plays fast and loose with the basketball, and it's fun. And I know he's a rookie, and I know that he must have a lot of energy, but he's allowed to play fast and loose with the ball. But he does, I think he does get a lot of turnovers, though I have no data to support that. It does seem like he turns over the ball a lot, but I'm not complaining about Kuzma. He just plays fast and loose. Hornets have it. They give it to 44. I don't like this guy. He throws up another wild shot, and why this guy, this weird looking dude, number 44, comes into the game and takes all the shots. I'll never know, but Lakers finally get a fast break points, and Ingram passed it to Nance Jr. for the alley-oop. That was a pretty sweet play, and Luke Walton's up on his feet. Lakers playing, it seemed like they were playing good defense earlier in the game, but now I can't tell. And finally, Nance Jr. does something against Dwight Howard, steals the ball. Dwight Howard's like, man, what the hell was that? That was a foul. And Kuzma goes to the hoop hard, blocked by Dwight Howard. And then the Lakers get the loose ball. They give it to Ingram. Ingram shoots a three. That's an air ball. And Hornets get the rebound. And don't know who this guy is. Number 3 for the Hornets. Is running down the clock. 14 seconds left, and this is the end of the third quarter, and it hasn't been good. Running down the clock. Finally, Dwight Howard screens Clarkson. Number 3 takes a wild shot, and if that would have went in, I would have just stopped the stream right now. Lakers are done. That's the end of the third quarter. 93-76. The Charlotte Hornets, 14-23. Looking pretty good against us right now. And I mean, it's not only just that we're losing. They're looking pretty good. And now we're looking at slow motion of Dwight Howard. And you know what? I would just look at that all day. MGM Grand. This is the only good game that the Lakers play during their halftime entertainment. It's only one good game, and that is MGM Grand, where they shoot a basketball for money, presumably. Though I've never seen anybody win, and I don't know how much they're shooting for. They get a half-court shot, and if they miss that, they get a three-point shot. MGM Grand, it is the best game. Laker girls are out there, and at least this guy can physically get it to the rim from half-court. You know MGM Grand loves it when they get grandma from the crowd, but this guy looks strong enough to get it to the hoop. But I have been wrong in the past. These guys in skinny jeans, some of them aren't strong. He turns his hat around backwards. Oh my goodness. It's guys in skinny jeans. If I had a sister, I'd be like, you know what? No guys in skinny jeans. Trust me on that one. Especially, it's just not. It's should have known. Now he's gonna shoot a three, and we shouldn't even watch. Laker girls, I mean, you know, they're looking pretty disappointed too. They're like, who is this jackass? And another air ball. MGM Grand, once again, probably getting the better end of the gambling deal. Never seen them pay any money. These guys got to start paying money. The Lakers, look at our record. We're 11-26. MGM Grand, start contributing. Start, you know, paying your fair share. Do more. Give us maybe some of your entertainers, maybe slot machines at Staples Center for coins that you could use for Laker gear. Who knows? Give us something. And now we got the dance cam, and the dance cam is always fun, and this woman is going ham. We have one guy rocking the jersey the right way without the shirt. His friend wearing a long sleeve shirt with sweat armpits. That was not a good look. And we're done with the dance cam. Wait. Corey Brewer is in the game? Oh, maybe he came back for the fourth quarter? I don't know what just happened. They showed Corey Brewer not suited up, and now he's in the game. Maybe he was just wearing a sweater, but I'm pretty sure Corey Brewer wasn't in the game until now. And the Hornets have it. Number 8 gives it to number 10. Number 10 shoots, and it's a perfect shot once again. 95-76, and at least we got a whole quarter to try to come back. But the problem is, and it's been the problem since the very beginning, is that every time we do anything, they just get it right back. And wow, Lonzo Ball just gave the sweetest alley-oop to Lonzo you've ever seen, or to Nance Jr. Lonzo Ball, he's very good at passing. He's got a very high basketball IQ, I would presume, because I couldn't see how good he was at the beginning. I just didn't see it. He's doing something that I don't understand. He's definitely good. 95-78, and I think they just called a foul on him though. And yeah, now they're showing the replay of that, and that was Nance Jr. just going to the hoop, and Lonzo put it in the perfect spot. And if I could jump that high, I probably could have made that too. It was that perfect. Just like with your fingertip, just boop, put it in. Hornets are at the free throw line. 96-78. I'm not even doing free throws anymore. You see on the screen if they make it or not. Lonzo has it. Gets a screen. Tries to get it to the lane. Passes it to Kuzma. Kuzma shoots an open three and misses it. And he's missed a lot of his threes tonight. Usually he makes those. And the Hornets have the ball. And who's this guy? Number 10. Cut to the hoop. And Kuzma is going to be called for a foul, though. That to me, that looked pretty clean. And Luke Walton is up on his feet. And number 10, that guy looks really young. And Luke Walton, do something. Kyle Kuzma is probably even younger than that guy. He's a rookie. How did we get him? We're so lucky. Not having the best game tonight, though. But he did score like 35 points one time. So he can do it. And Luke Walton is talking to the Lakers. Don't know, now he's sitting back down. He's back to warming the bench. And at the Staples Center, the crowd, they're not into it. It's probably why they cut the dance cam short. Maybe nobody dancing. It's a 20-point game against a team that's 14-23 after we came off a game that was even worse. And Clarkson jacks up a three. That's no good. And the Hornets, man. The Hornets have it. Number 10, who's this guy? Who knows? Getting some good court time. And the little guy, number 15, not in the game. They give it to 21. 21's backing in on Lonzo. No problem. And then Brewer comes for help. And he's called for traveling. And you know what? Luke Walton, you were the first person to know that he traveled. I'll give you that. You were definitely the first person that knew that he traveled because he was up in the referee's ear like before the traveling was even over. At least we know he's paying attention. Corey Brewer cuts to the hoop. Somebody gets in front of him, and then Corey Brewer, terrible pass to, who's this guy? Is that Kuzma? No, to Clarkson, and it's off on the Lakers. So that's going to be Hornets ball, and we are just getting our asses kicked, people. They give it to number 8. Great passing. They give it to 44. 44 shoots a three. That's no good. And Lonzo gets the rebound. Gives it to Clarkson. Clarkson cuts to the hoop. Doesn't even get close to it. Nobody's getting close to it. Misses the layup. And the Hornets get the rebound. We're not even getting close to the hoop. We're just throwing up wild shots. It's pretty bad, people. Probably glad you're not watching this. 44 has it. The bald, weird-looking white guy with gel in his hair, like a greased-up, 50s movie, but doesn't shave. He's got so much gel in his hair, but doesn't shave. I don't like him. Anyway, Lakers have it. Clarkson goes around number 5. And are people here? I highly doubt it. Oh, people are here, even though I think the one thing that is the worst thing for doing these streams in terms of people, now that I know what's going on, is a blowout. I think if it's a blowout, people don't watch the Lakers. Anyway, Lakers turn it over. Hornets have it in a fast break, and they do an awesome alley-oop. Number 3, is that Lamb? Is that Lamb again? That is Lamb again, and that guy can jump high. I think he's great. You should have seen how hard he threw it down on the Lakers earlier in the game. And honestly, I think that was, oh, he is flying through the air on that one. But his dunk earlier in the game, it set the tone, and I think might have been the tipping point to the run that the Hornets went on that hasn't changed. Whatever happened early in the second quarter in terms of the matchups and how they played and what was going on, the exact same thing has been going on for 3 quarters. Nothing's changed. And it started when Lamb threw it down on the Lakers for no reason. For no reason whatsoever other than to be disrespectful. And it was awesome. And things have been different ever since. So, you know, Lamb, I like this guy Lamb. And the Laker girls are dancing. They are looking pretty excited. You know, maybe they're not allowed to look at the score. Or maybe the bosses that are sleeping at the wheel noticed that last game the Laker girls did not look very happy. And we were down by 30. And they're like, Laker girls, I saw you guys on video. You guys were not looking happy. We're down by 30. You guys got to look happy. That's your job. And then the Laker girls are like, oh man, forgot about the video. And now they're looking extra happy tonight, even though it's almost just as bad as a beating. And they are dancing. There's 10 to 15 of them. They do a lot of different camera angles. And in terms of just doing that live, it is impressive how many different. It is amazing how they shoot the Laker girls. Is almost even more impressive than the Laker girls themselves. To do that live and to cut back and forth, I don't know. Seems I certainly can do it. I got a one-man operation going over here. Anyway, Laker girls, they're just dancing. And there's 1, 2, 3. You never have enough time to count them up. I still don't know how many Laker girls there are. ESPN LA mornings with Keyshawn George and LZ, and that does not sound like a fun show at all. Anyway, who's this? Is that Jennifer Alba or Jessica Alba? Oh no, that's A-Rod's wife, and I think they have 2 daughters there. And now we are looking at the crowd, and we have, you know, 2 adults wearing undershirts on their jerseys, and a super cute girl behind them dancing, and they cut immediately. Hornets bench 39 points, 14 of 29 field goals, and wow, the Hornets are just dominating. Thanks for being here, everybody. I realize that this is not the best game, but I'm going to be here till the end. And John Campia, yep, I know who John Campia is. He does the movie review sites, or the movie reviews. And he was on the Schmoes Know, and then he, now he does his own thing on his own channel. And Corey Brewer shoots a 3, not even close, and once again, for the rebound, the Lakers aren't even close. There's not even a person standing within 25 feet of these rebounds. Hornets get the rebound, no problem. They're killing the time every play. Lakers cannot play the fast-paced offense that they're good at. And thank goodness Ennis is in the game. And why wasn't Ennis put in the game earlier? Now I'm mad. He immediately stole the ball and got 2 points, 103-80. And people, this is looking grim. But if the Lakers can do something now, we can still win. But we need Ennis to do it, because nobody else is. And the fact that it took Luke Walton so long to put it in Ennis makes me mad. Number 10 shoots a jump shot and misses it. And that was the first open jump shot I have seen the Hornets miss just about all night. Lakers have it. They give it to Kuzma. Kuzma shoots a 3. It's no good. And once again, we are not even trying on rebounds at all. It's weird. Ennis is the only person putting in effort. He's guarding number 10. And then now he's guarding number 5. And thank goodness Ennis is in there. They get the stop. 2 stops in a row. They give it to Ingram. Ingram cuts to the hoop. Gives it to Brewer. Brewer also cuts to the hoop. They give it to Ennis. Ennis shoots a 3. Not even close. And Kuzma almost gets the offensive rebound. But it's off on 21. And I didn't even see. I don't know how it's off 21. But they're saying it's off on Orlando. And we'll take it. Thanks for the subscribe, actually. Chris Castillo. What's up, dude? Thanks for subscribing. This is my first game back. Sweet jumper from Randall. Doesn't go in and out. First game back, getting this account. They shut me down for a little while. You know, somebody up the pipeline wasn't happy. But you know what? I won the ruling, and now I'm back. Thanks for being here. They give it to... I have not seen Howard in forever. And once again, the Lakers get another stop. So that is 3 stops in a row. Ennis, playing way faster than everybody else on the court right now. Gives it to Kuzma. Kuzma plays fast and loose, takes it to the hoop, and finally finishes one. And wow, Kuzma finally finishes it at the hoop. I think it's because Dwight Howard is not in the game. That was pretty sweet, and I'm seeing something different. That is for sure. Ennis is guarding 44, who I don't like. He throws up a wild shot, and the Lakers get another stop. Corey Brewer gives it to Kuzma, who's up the court, and he's blocked by number 10, but that's going to be off on number 10. And, yeah, this guy was all over him. Number 10. Number 10 isn't that bad either. Yeah, that was, anyway. That was good defense from number 10. I don't know why they're trying so hard. Kuzma cuts to the hoop again and throws up a wild, like, jumping 360 shot. He plays fast and loose with the ball. Sometimes it's frustrating, but I love him. Number 10. Ooh, and now there's a turnover on the Hornets. So something else is happening, even though it is more than a 20-point game. O'Brien, number 8. O'Brien, the foul is on him. Ennis has it, gives it to Kuzma. Kuzma shoots another open three, and this is the worst I've ever seen Kuzma shoot threes. He doesn't have it tonight. And then Hornets are styling. 44 fakes a long three, passes it to number 3. Number 3 shoots a three. That's no good. 44, the guy with gel in his hair, with long socks, and that doesn't shave, got the rebound. Gives it to number 3, who's backing in on Ennis. Ennis plays good defense. Not even close, and then Hornets get the rebound, and then 44 misses a layup, and Randall gets the rebound, takes it on a fast break, and then number 10 stands in front of him to foul him. So, wow, the Lakers are playing better defense in the last 3 minutes, and the Hornets maybe finally started to decide not to make them all, but we're just down by so much. Why didn't we start doing this earlier? Why wasn't Ennis put in the game? What he did like a couple games ago was crazy. Ennis gives it to Ingram. Ingram being guarded by 21, and Ingram misses the layup, but then it gets the putback, and 103-84, and Ennis has definitely been the difference. Brandon Ingram, 22 points, 14 rebounds, but honestly, a lot of those points must have been in the first quarter that I don't do, because I have not seen him get that many points. Seen him get a lot of rebounds. Ingram has been not a factor at all here in the second, third, and fourth quarter. And finally, the Lakers decide to play some awesome defense, and 44 is called for a charge. And this guy with slick back gel in his hair, Kaminsky III. Gosh, I hate him even more now. Kaminsky III with gel in his hair, who has a sunburn, and long socks. Is complaining. This guy's complaining. You should be happy you're playing in the NBA, buddy. I don't like this guy. I'm okay with the little guy, number 15, Kemba Walker. That guy's the man. Lamb. We should get Lamb. The Lakers could definitely use Lamb. But 44, I don't like him. And Ennis, number 10, is at the free throw line shooting a technical. And honestly, people, I don't know what a technical foul is. I know it's one shot. I don't know what they call them for. I don't understand. It's either a foul or not. What's a technical foul? Yeah, I don't know. Oh, and the Lakers are on a 7-0 run. So yeah, this is the first time I've seen them do anything. And yeah, we got a technical foul, whatever that is. Oh, and we get the ball back. Okay, well now I know more about technical fouls. Ingram gives it to Ennis. Ennis shoots another three, and you know what? I like the way Ennis plays, but not when he was shooting three. When he was playing good, he wasn't shooting threes. Number 5, not a great dribbler. He's only dribbling with one hand. He looks a bit like me out there. They give it to, oh, the little guy. The little guy gives it to 44. 44 gives it to Lamb, number 3, and that is a brick. He shoots a 3, that's a brick, and then just when the Hornets were going to get the offensive rebound, the referees call some kind of foul. Still don't know what it is. So let's hope that that is on Orlando, and they're showing Brandon Ingram. I think that's on Ingram. And you know what? He's just a good-looking guy. Always happy to get subscribers, and usually it doesn't happen on like your first stream back. Yeah, that's good. Number 15 has it, gives it to 44. 44 spins, cuts to the hoop, passes it to 14. 14 takes a wild jump shot, misses it, and the Lakers finally decide to play some defense. And I will say Dwight Howard is not in the game anymore. So that probably has something to do with it. And number 15 wasn't really in the game that much either. 103, 85, 3:55 left on the clock. And you know what? If he misses both these, maybe we can win. And he missed the first one. So that is a step in the right direction. Is anybody watching? I highly doubt it. There are people are here. What's up, everybody? You know what? I gotta check on this. Oh, people are watching on Facebook. What's up, guys? People are watching. Usually my first stream back on YouTube on this channel. Glad to have you. This is a terrible game. And the Lakers turn it over. Number 14 cuts to the hoop. Ennis, number 10, only person playing hard. And that's going to be a foul on Ennis, but at least he's trying. And yeah, this is my first game back on this account in a little while, so that's good news. Felt like, you know, driving your old car. But yeah, thanks for being here. I'm starting to think that when the games are blowouts, that's the worst thing that could happen for people coming. So that's a little bit of bad news. I didn't even know that's what happened. But honestly, the whole entire... I was always surprised because the Lakers' record would never look that good. But every single time I did a stream, it seemed like they were really close games, even against the good teams. I'm like, man, these are all close games, loads of overtimes. So I didn't even get to see what happens in a blowout. Well, the last two games were blowouts, and those are my first two. And you know what? If I wouldn't watch it either. I wouldn't even watch it on TV. So that's okay. Maybe I gotta do something during blowouts. Make like a game. Read when I did Dodger games when I started doing this. I would read Dodger news. Between it, it's so long and boring. What else was I supposed to do? Baseball. Nothing happens. Lakers have it. Ennis is being guarded by 15. He shoots a three. No good, and Ennis has missed a lot of threes in a short amount of time. But that's okay. Now, Kemba shoots a three. That's no good. Corey Brewer gets the rebound. And this game is just about over. And then the Lakers make the shot. 106-87. 3 minutes left. And it's Friday night. We're on YouTube. And YouTube is the place to be. Number 44, Ennis, goes out on him. And it kind of hit Luke Walton in the face. And he gets up to his feet. And this is just another game that we're losing. 106-87. Like, where do we stand in, like, the whole league in terms of being bad? Like, are we in the top 3 of badness? I don't know. 11-26 seems pretty bad. And now we got the camera showing people in the crowd. They must be giving away those noisemakers for free. Because there's so many of them, nobody would... Yeah, they must be giving those away for free. And I guess if you're losing by 20, you gotta make some noise. Now, this woman is up on the big screen. And now we have another kid with the noisemaker. Now he's on the big screen. Wearing a Nuggets jersey. You know, the camera guy, he got confused. This guy has a flag in front of a Lakers sign. That has been the #1 fan so far. Nope, this kid is. This kid wearing a Nike t-shirt. He's dancing. He's got 2 moves, and of course he's got a dab. He threw a dab, and the thing about the noisemakers is if those 10-year-olds didn't have the noisemakers, they would be dabbing. They can't help themselves, and this kid, a little bit too young to dab. These kids are dab age range, that's for sure. Yep, what a shocker. The girl dabbed, and the brother had a jersey with an undershirt, so that's okay. So you know, that group was good. And here's another adult. He's right in the in-between age of one, wearing the undershirt, and two, dabbing. If you're 15, you can't dab. Can't dab. That is left for 10-year-olds, and that's their thing. I'd be annoyed if I were them. Anyway, the noise meter is up, and it's getting to a 7.5. So it is a 7.5 loudness in Staples Center, and I don't know what that means. 7.5 doesn't seem like a lot. It doesn't seem very loud. And even in decibels, like, what unit is that being measured in? No matter what unit it is, 7.5 is still not loud. They gotta change the way they do that. At least give us decibels. That's in the 70 to 100 range. Anyway, maybe 7 to 70. Hornets 106, Lakers 87, and the peak performer is Kemba Walker, 19 points, 7 assists, and he didn't even play a lot of the game. He was amazing from the very beginning, and he made the craziest three. If you watch SportsCenter, it's for sure going to be number one. Nobody can do better than that. No way. Except for maybe Papadopoulos on the Bucks. If he throws down on somebody, that better be number one. Even better than a three. The Hornets have it. They pass it in to 21. Have not seen Dwight Howard in forever. Oh, is that Dwight Howard, 21? He's big like Dwight Howard. And why would they bring him in the game in the final 2 minutes? No, that is not Dwight Howard. That's 21 for the Hornets. They pass it into 44. The bald, tall, he's a bald guy that has gel in his hair too. That makes it even more annoying. 21, shoots it and misses it, and Ennis gets the rebound. 2:36 left in the game, 106-87, and number 4 turns around, or no, whoever this guy is on the Lakers, I don't even know who he is, getting some court time. A really tall guy, super skinny. If he wasn't tall, he would definitely not be a basketball player. Brewer goes to the hoop, misses the shot. Number 40 almost gets the rebound. The guy that I've never seen before, but he's just too weak, and they stole it from him. Anyway, 1:59 left in the game. The Hornets are passing it around. They look like a professional basketball team, just the way they play. From the whole time I've been watching, they've got set basketball plays. They communicate. The coach does something. The Hornets right now look like a professional basketball team, and the Lakers look like a bunch of kids playing a pickup game. There's no teamwork. When we don't play that fast-paced offense, we get dominated. And I think part of the problem, and one of the reasons why we couldn't get into that fast-paced offense, is because they had the little guy. He's the smallest guy on the court, but also the best. And then the biggest guy, and I think that combination just shut us down. Whatever happened, we could not do what we wanted to do. And when we have to play half-court offense, number 40, don't know who this guy is, just made a turnaround jump shot. Zubac, you know what? I like him. I like him already. Zubac, glad you're on the team. Good to see you're getting some court time. Maybe hit the gym. You're a professional athlete. Look at everybody else's arms around you. If anything, you should be wearing the middle school undershirt. Lakers throw up another shot. Doesn't go in. 1 minute left. 106-89. Number 1 misses a 3. Lakers get it. And this is just such a disappointing game. Because when I started, in the second quarter, it was close. It was tied. And then the first few minutes of the second quarter, I'm like, oh my goodness. This is going to come down to the wire. This is amazing. And then we got dunked on by Lamb for no reason. No reason whatsoever. He just did it. Everybody was watching. And ever since then, we started losing. And Luke Walton has not done anything at all. He's sitting and then he stands. Mainly sitting. He sits and warms the bench. He was on the ball on one traveling call. The guy on the Hornets did travel, and he did get up on his feet and was in the referee's face before everything was done. So Luke Walton did do that. Hornets shoot another 3, and they finally decided to start missing shots. But it was too late in the game, and Ennis gets, Ennis, you are allowed to steal those 2 points at the end of the game. You try so hard. Luke Walton didn't put you in. He used Lonzo, and that's fine. And Lonzo was playing okay, but we weren't the matchup. Make an adjustment. Make an adjustment if what's working is what you have is not working for like 2 quarters. Make an adjustment now. And Ennis might have been the only way that we could have gotten to the game. Like, seriously. And we just figured it out a little bit too late. And the game is over. Thanks for watching, everybody. This is my first Lakers game back on this account. So happy you came. I'm glad that you guys remembered I existed. I'm back. And I'll just remember to do these. And I just got to do like 10 in a row. And it will be dope again. Just happy to be back. So I will read the comments. You know what? Of all this is not a lot of them, but I appreciate that you guys are doing it. But it's not a lot of them. Here we go. This is how many points Lonzo have? I think he had like 10 or 12. Ingram, I think he had like anywhere between 19 and 23, but he had loads of rebounds. But those points must have happened in the first quarter because I didn't see him doing all that much, and he was a little bit of a non-factor in the game. Hi, Devin. Do you watch oh, yeah. Nope. But Lonzo Ball has his own TV show, and it's called Ball in the Family, and I will for sure check that out now. I'll watch it. If I'm going to be taking this streaming seriously, I got to know what the Lonzo Ball family is doing. Something makes me think they play a lot of basketball. But I'll check it out. The app Wish, which is one of the Lakers sponsors, but they don't do shit, is to buy things from China. So that is actually good. I want cheap stuff from China. John Campia, that's the movie guy. Kill yourself, dude. Stop making videos like this. He has 20-something points. Dipshit, you're whack. You're garbage. Get out of here. Chris Pino. Well, I doubt you're still here, but if you're here, give me another try. Give me another try. I'm better than nothing. Think about me like a cat. There's not one person on the planet that will say cats are better than dogs. There's no way. Or no. Man, I messed up that joke. What I meant to say was small dogs, they suck. Small dogs do kind of suck compared to big dogs, right? Big dogs are better, no doubt about it. So, you know what? But there's no reason to hate on the small dog. Because a small dog is better than no dog, right? So, yes, small dogs suck, but it's better than no dog. Think about me as the small dog. It's better than nothing. If you're at work and you can't get to a game, just hit me up. Here we go. Chris Pino. And, if you give this a try and you can do it for 2 hours, I'll give you $100. I would love to see that. And then we can save that for life, and we'll put you talking for 2 hours on the internet. We'll see exactly what kind of a brain you got, buddy. But you won't do it because you don't want to be exposed. Anyway, I'm saying that it's harder to do this than you would think, and you would not want to hear yourself talk for 2 hours. Trust me. And I'm not saying nobody else does, but anyway, Chris Pino, that's okay. Happy for any comments. Sorry ass Lakers, Fathead 136. You know what? We didn't play very good. Chris Pino is a garbage hater. Which one is Chris Pino? Did I say something about Chris Pino? I don't know. Thanks for coming, everybody. Facebook people are watching on Facebook. What's up, you guys? Usually people don't come on Facebook, so it's so weird. It's hit or miss. Twitch, you guys are always around, and Twitter, I don't know how to. I'm on the Twitter site. I'm streaming. Can't find it. Twitter people come. You guys say stuff I never know. If you're still here, thanks for coming. And I'm gonna end this one now. Oh no, I gotta do the good, the bad, and the good was we got Lonzo Ball back. Ennis looked kind of like he did when he played well. He ran fast. He was doing things. What else is good? Overall, like for a little while, we were playing a good game, and people were scoring points, and mainly most of the problem was that they just made everything, and they looked way better than us. And Dwight Howard just he would just stand under the hoop, and then his teammate would miss a shot, and then he would just go up and tip it in. He must have made like 8 of those. So the Lakers played pretty good. And we're just amazing. It's fun basketball to watch. It's Lakers basketball. So yeah, it's just better than nothing. And we're in a little bit of a downturn. But at least it's fun to watch. We got Lonzo, we got Kuzma, we got something to look forward to. The bad, they made everything, but we also didn't play the best defense. Kuzma didn't step it up on defense. Ingram, I don't think he moved once on defense. He looked especially stoned tonight. Lonzo, he made threes, and some good. Lonzo's not the problem. Lopez didn't do shit. In general, you know, it just wasn't the best game. What to look forward to? Oh, what to look forward to? The Hawks, are they any good? I can't remember my whole life when the Hawks have been a good basketball team. So maybe we can beat them. But we couldn't. We got our asses whooped by a team that's 15-23. So I wouldn't cross my fingers. But the thing is if you can lose 9 games in a row, I used to play poker for a living for a long time, and that was kind of the rule, was that if you can, you know, because when you're playing hands, I mean, if you can win 5 times in a row, you can easily lose 5 times. I mean, it's exact. So let's hope that basketball is a bit like poker, that if you can lose 9 in a row, you can win 9 in a row. Maybe we don't have the skills for that, but yeah, and we're getting experience. Anyway, thanks for coming, everybody. This account is back. I'm going to keep on doing these. I'm gonna start doing the Kings. I'm just gonna do the Lakers for now. I got other videos to watch. Though I forget what's on this channel, like what videos. But scroll down, watch some videos. Tell me how to make them better. Because tell me how to make it better. My goal is to go to Venice Beach, which is like an awesome sports facility. It's like a recreation center. People know it as like a place where, like, you know, there's like, it looks like it hasn't changed from the 70s. There's a lot of drug use, maybe some bums. Not the cleanest ocean water in the world. It's literally right where the LA River comes out. Not the cleanest ocean, but they got the best sports facility probably in the whole state. We got basketball, we got everything, and we got a wave pool. So what I want to do is go there and shoot regular people playing sports, and then do this for them, and then it works as marketing, because then they're like, oh my god, and they share it. But anyway, scroll down, tell me how I can make it better, because it's still pretty shitty. And I got some reading Wikipedia videos that I'm doing, because you know what, why not try to make reading Wikipedia fun? It's one of the most trafficked sites on the internet. If you can make that work, you're gonna have a great video series, but it's hard. Making reading Wikipedia fun is not easy. Anyway, that's me. Thanks for everything. Thanks for coming, and let's hope next time's better. And I will see you next time. Gotta do this. What happened to, I lost my song. Alright, well, you know, I'm gotta get a little bit more professional around here. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.